Ki-woon walked through the bright entrance of the Intergalactic Academy. The planet Elisai was far from Earth, but he felt ready. The air hummed with strange sound from aliens all around. Walls moved like they were alive, and lights floated in the air showing maps of stars and words in many languages. Ki-woon was a young man from Korea, with dark hair and a calm face. He wore a plain gray uniform that looked different from the shiny suits of the other students. Next to him was Ryujin, a big dragon with black scales that shone like wet stones. Ryujin was tall, almost as high as the ceiling in some places. His wings were folded tight so he would not hit anything. His eyes were smart and yellow, looking at everything new. Ki-woon and Ryujin had been together for years. Ki-woon's family found the dragon on a broken planet during a space trip. The dragon was hurt and alone, so they helped him. Now, they were best friends. Ryujin could understand Ki-woon's words and feelings without talking much. Students stopped and stared as they walked by. Some had tentacles like octopuses from the sea. Others glowed blue and green like fireflies. "What is that?" one alien whispered. "A human with a monster." Another said, "Look at those wings. It could fly away." Ki-woon heard them but kept walking straight. He was used to people looking at him strangely back on Earth too. But hey, it was a whole new world. The academy was huge. Halls went on forever, with doors that opened by themselves. Holograms popped up showing classes about talking to other planets or fixing spaceships. Ki-woon was here to learn about peace between worlds. Earth was new to the big group of planets, so humans like him had to show they could fit in. But bringing Ryujin was not normal. Most students came alone or with small pets. A dragon was big and scary to many. From a high balcony, Principal Thaler watched. Thaler was tall and thin, with skin that changed colors like a rainbow fish. He had 4 eyes that saw not just shapes but feelings too. Red for anger, blue for calm. Right now, his eyes were gray, meaning he was thinking hard. Thaler had been principal for a long time. He made rules to keep everything safe and ordered. No wild animals, no fights, just learning. Who let that in? Thaler asked his helper, a small robot that floated next to him. The robot beeped. "It is approved." The human said the dragon is his friend. Thaler shook his head. "Friend? Animals are tools or food in most worlds. This could cause trouble." But deep inside, Thaler felt a little spark. He had read about humans. They were known for strong feelings and making friends with anyone. Maybe this was something new. Ki-woon and Ryujin went to the sign-up room. It was a big circle with desks made of light. Aliens sat there, typing on pads that glowed. One alien with big ears looked up. "Name?" she asked. "Ki-woon," he said, "and this is Ryujin." The alien blinked. "The dragon stays outside." Ki-woon shook his head. "He comes with me. We are together." Ryujin made a soft sound, like a purr, to show he agreed. The alien called for help. Soon, more workers came. They talked fast in their language. Ki-woon waited patiently. He put his hand on Ryujin's neck. The scales felt warm and rough. "It's okay, buddy," he whispered. Ryujin nodded his big head. Finally, they let them in. "But watch him," the alien said. Ki-woon smiled. "He watches me too." As they moved deeper into the academy, more students gathered. A girl named Ji-yoon saw them. She was also from Earth, Korean like Ki-woon. She had short hair and a backpack full of books. Ji-yoon had been here for a month. She knew how hard it was to be human among aliens. "Hey," she said, walking up. "I'm Ji-yoon. Nice dragon." Ki-woon turned. "Thanks. I'm Ki-woon. This is Ryujin." The dragon looked at her and blinked slowly, like saying hello. Ji-yoon laughed. He seemed smart. Most aliens here think humans are weak. But with him, you look strong. They talked while walking. Ji-yoon showed them the way to the dorms. "Be careful," she said. "Some students are mean. They don't like new things." Ki-woon nodded. "We can handle it." Thaler followed from far away. His eyes changed to yellow, meaning curious. He saw how the dragon walked carefully, not stepping on anyone, and the human talked to it like a person. In Thaler's world, leaders stayed alone to think clear. No friends to make mistakes. But this human seemed happy with his dragon. The day went on. Ki-woon went to his first class. It was about stars and how they move. The teacher was a blob of jelly that changed shape. Students sat in circles on floating chairs. Ryujin sat outside the door, but he could see through a window. When Ki-woon answered a question right, Ryujin made a happy noise. Everyone looked. After class, some aliens came close. "Can I touch it?" one asked. Ki-woon said, "Ask him." The alien looked surprised. "Him? It's a boy." Ryujin lowered his head, and the alien touched the scale. "Wow, warm." More came. Soon, a small group laughed and asked questions. "Does he fly?" "Yes," Ki-woon said, "but not inside." Ji-yoon joined them. "See? You're making friends already." Ki-woon smiled. But not all were nice. A big alien with horns pushed through. "This place is for smart ones, not pets." Ryujin growled low. Ki-woon stood tall. "He's not a pet. He's my friend." The alien laughed but backed away when Ryujin showed teeth. Thaler saw this from his office. Screen showed everything. "Interesting," he said. His helper beeped. "Danger." "No," Thaler said. "Maybe good." For the first time in years, Thaler wondered about friends. His own past was lonely. He lost a partner in a space accident long ago. Since then, no close ones. But this human and dragon showed something different. Night came. The academy lights dimmed. Ki-woon and Ryujin went to their room. It was small, but Ryujin curled up. "Good first day," Ki-woon said. Ryujin huffed agree. Ji-yoon visited. "Want to eat?" They went to the food hall. Tables had food from many worlds. Ki-woon ate rice like home. Ryujin ate meat blocks. They talked about Earth. "I miss the sky," Ji-yoon said. "Hey, it's always stars." Ki-woon nodded. "But we can learn a lot." Ryujin listened, his eyes bright. Thaler ate alone in his room. He thought about the day. The human brought change. Maybe the academy needed that. For now, he would watch. The next morning, more adventures waited. Ki-woon woke early. Ryujin stretched wings. They walked halls again. Students waved now. Some said hello. Ji-yoon met them. Class together. "Yes," Ki-woon said. In class, they learned about talking to aliens. The teacher asked how to make peace. Ki-woon raised hand. "With friends." Everyone quiet. Teacher asked, "Explain." "Friends help each other, like me and Ryujin." Ryujin poked head in door, making class laugh. Thaler heard about it. His eyes turned orange, meaning warm. Maybe humans know something we don't. Days passed. Ki-woon and Ryujin became known. They helped in small ways. Ryujin carried heavy things. Ki-woon explained Earthways. Ji-yoon became close friend. The three explored the academy. One day, a small problem. A machine broke, sparking. Students scared. Ryujin blew soft fire to fix it. Everyone cheered. Thaler saw. Brave, he thought. Slowly, the principal started to understand. Friendship was not weak. It was power. But more tests would come. Ki-woon felt home here. With Ryujin and Ji-yoon, he was strong. The stars seemed closer. News about Ki-woon and his dragon spread fast through the academy. It was like a big cloud in space, full of stars and colors. Everyone talked about the human boy and the big beast walking together. Students from all planets whispered in the halls. Some were scared, others were excited. In the big meeting room, when new students learned the rules, Ki-woon stood in front of important teachers. Ryujin stayed close, his body curled like a big snake, ready to protect. The room was round and high, with seats going up like stairs. Lights from the ceiling made everything glow soft. Aliens of all shapes sat there. Some had fur, others had shells. Ki-woon looked small but stood tall. His face showed no fear. Ryujin's breath came out warm, like a soft wind, and a low sound rumbled from his chest, like far thunder. "This dragon is my friend," Ki-woon said in the common language everyone used. His voice was clear and strong, even with all eyes on him. "On Earth, we make friends with different kinds. Ryujin is like my brother." Principal Thaler sat in the middle of the teachers. Thaler leaned close, his skin shining with colors. His 4 eyes changed from blue, meaning doubt, to green, meaning he wanted to know more. Friends? Brother? These ideas do not work well here, Thaler said with a wave of his long arm. We have many kinds of beings. What if your dragon hurt someone? Thaler remembered stories about Earth. Humans fought a lot, but they also made strong teams. Other students made sounds, like talking low. Ji-yoon, the girl from Earth, sat in the crowd. She watched quietly. She knew how hard it was to be alone in this strange place. The air felt heavy. Then, a group of tough students from Vexir stood up. Vexians were big with red skin and sharp teeth. They did not like new things. Look at this weak human with his pet. One laughed loud. Primitive. On our world, we control animals, not walk with them. The others nodded and pointed. Ryujin made a low growl, his eyes narrow. Smoke came from his nose. But Ki-woon put his hand on the dragon's side. The scales felt hard and warm. Easy, Ryujin, he said soft. The dragon calmed right away. Like magic. Friendship is not weak, Ki-woon said to the Vexians. His eyes looked straight at them. It makes us strong. Ryujin and I help each other. We face danger together. The room went quiet. Some students nodded, thinking about his words. Ji-yoon smiled a little. She remembered her own hard times here. Thaler watched everything. He ended the meeting. We will talk more later, he said. But inside, Thaler felt something new. He always liked rules and no feelings. Feelings made mess. But this boy's words made him think different. After the meeting, Ki-woon and Ryujin walked out. Students followed them. Some asked questions. Does he talk? One small alien with wings said. Ki-woon shook his head. Not with words, but he understands. Ryujin looked at the alien and tilted his head, like saying yes. Ji-yoon caught up. That was brave, she said. The Vexians are mean, but you stood up. Ki-woon shrugged. I had to. For Ryujin. They went to a quiet spot in the garden. The academy had a big area with plants from many worlds. Some glowed, others sang soft songs. Ryujin lay down on the grass, his tail wrapped around. Ji-yoon sat too. Tell me about Earth, she said. I miss home. Ki-woon told stories about mountains and seas and how he met Ryujin. My family was on a ship. We found his planet broken. He was the last dragon there. Hurt bad. We fixed him, and he stayed. Ryujin made a happy sound, remembering. Thaler went to his office. It was high up, with windows showing stars. He sat and thought. His helper robot floated near. Problem? It asked. Thaler shook his head. The human confuses me. Why risk for an animal? The robot beat. Humans are known for bonds. Thaler looked out. He had no friends. Long ago, he had a partner, but they died in a ship crash. Since then, alone was safe. Later that day, trouble came. The Vexians found Ki-woon in the food hall. It was a big room with tables that floated. Food came from machines, like fruits that sparkled or soups that changed color. Ki-woon ate simple rice. Ryujin waited outside, too big to fit. The Vexians came close. Your pet is not welcome, the leader said. He pushed Ki-woon's tray. Food spilled. Ki-woon stood up slow. He's not a pet. The Vexian laughed. Prove it. Fight without him. Ji-yoon was there, eating nearby. She stood up too. Leave him alone. But the Vexians ignored her. One grabbed Ki-woon's arm. Then a roar came from outside. Ryujin pushed his head through the door, eyes angry. The Vexians backed away fast. See? Weak without the beast, they said, but ran. Teachers came. What happened? One asked. Ki-woon explained. They started it. Ji-yoon nodded. True. The teachers warned the Vexians. Thaler heard about it. He called Ki-woon to his office. Ryujin waited outside, but his shadow was big through the window. Sit, Thaler said. Ki-woon Saturday. Why bring the dragon? It causes fights. Ki-woon looked at Thaler. He helps me, and I help him. That's friendship. Thaler's eyes turned purple, meaning confused. Explain friendship. Ki-woon thought. It's when you care for someone. You share good and bad times. Like family, but chosen. Thala listened. In my world, we do not choose. We follow rules. Kiwoon smiled. Rules are good, but friends make life better. Thala felt warm inside. He let Kiwoon go. That night, Jiyoon met Kiwoon. The principal talked to you. Yes, he said. I think he's thinking. They walked with Ryujin. Stars shone bright. Let's show them more, Jiyoon said. Humans are strong with friends. Next day, a class about teams. Students had to work together on a puzzle. It was a hologram of a broken ship. Fix it fast. Kiwoon teamed with Jiyoon and some aliens. Ryujin watched. The Vexians were in another team. They argued a lot. Kiwoon's team listened to each other. Ryujin even pointed with his nose to a part. They won. Thala watched from far. They work well, he thought. His eyes turned gold, meaning respect. More days passed. Kiwoon helped others. He taught a class about earth animals. Ryujin let kids touch him safe. Even Vexians came close. Curious. One said, sorry. Your dragon is cool. Kiwoon nodded. Thanks. Jiyoon and Kiwoon became good friends. They studied together. Ryujin liked her too. One time, she rode on his back for fun. Laughter filled the halls. Thala started to change. He talked to teachers. Maybe bonds are good. He watched Kiwoon more. The human's way was new, but worked. But bigger trouble waited. A test was coming. The academy had a big game. Teams against each other in Space Sim. Kiwoon signed up with Ryujin. Vexians too. Thala worried. Will friendship win? The confrontation was not over. It grew into something bigger. Kiwoon felt ready. With Ryujin and Jiyoon, he could face anything. Thala sat alone at night. Stars twinkled. What is this feeling? He whispered. It was the start of understanding. Kiwoon slept with Ryujin near. Dreams of home and stars. Tomorrow, more to show. The academy buzzed. Change was coming, slow but sure. Time passed at the academy. Days became weeks. Kiwoon learned the ways of this strange place. He faced many tests with Ryujin always near. The classes were hard. One class used fake worlds on screens. Students pretended to talk with leaders from other planets. They had to make deals about stars and trade. Ryujin helped a lot. His sharp eyes and nose caught lies from the fake people on the holograms. No one else could see them so fast. Jiyoon worked with Kiwoon in one game. They sat in a room with glowing walls. The task was to save a fake ship from bad aliens. Jiyoon watched how Kiwoon and Ryujin talked without sounds. Just a look or a hand on the scales. It was better than the mind link some aliens used. How do you do that? Jiyoon asked. Kiwoon smiled. We trust each other. Years of being together. Ryujin nodded his big head, like he understood. Principal Thala watched from secret spots. He hid behind walls that let him see but not be seen. His many eyes saw small things, like how Kiwoon's hand shook a little but stayed strong. Thala thought about his own past. Long ago, he had a close helper in a big talk with other worlds. It went wrong. The helper was lost. Thala promised himself no more close ties. Alone was better. No pain. But now, in a fake danger class, Thala saw something. A big rock from space came at the group on the screen. Everyone yelled. Kiwoon jumped up. Ryujin, shield. The dragon opened his wings wide. He covered the team like a big umbrella. The fake rock hit but did no harm. Students cheered. Thala whispered to his robot helper. Why does he risk for the dragon? And the dragon for him? The robot beat. It is friendship. Thala felt old memories wake up. Students started to talk more. Some felt jealous. They saw how Kiwoon and Ryujin made things better. A young alien named Lyra came close one day. Lyra had green skin and big ears. She was from a cold planet. What is this friendship? Lyra asked. Kiwoon sat with her in the lunchroom. Ryujin lay nearby, eating big fruits. It's when you care and help, Kiwoon said. Like family you pick. Lyra tilted her head. On my world, we stay alone. Safer. But she touched Ryujin's wings soft. The dragon let her. Lyra smiled. Warm. Small problems happened. In a class about fire, Ryujin breathed too strong. He burned a table by mistake. Smoke filled the room. Students ran out coughing. Thala came fast. His eyes turned red, meaning mad. "This is danger," he shouted. "The dragon must go." Kiwoon stepped front. "It was an accident. I will fix it." He used tools from Earth. Simple wires and glue. Ji-yoon helped. She thought quick and made a new table from old parts. Better than before. The class watched. "Humans are smart," one said. Thala saw. His anger went away. "You take blame," he said to Kiwoon. "Yes," Kiwoon answered. "Friends do that." Thala walked away thinking. The academy had hard rules. No mess. But now, students made small groups. They copied Kiwoon. Aliens talked more. Shared food. Laughed together. One week, a big test came. It was a game in a fake forest. Holograms made trees and animals. Teams had to find a lost box. Kiwoon's team had Ji-yoon, Lyra, and two more. Ryujin went too. He smelled the way. "This way," Kiwoon said, following the dragon. They found traps. Ryujin jumped over one. Carried Lyra on his back. She laughed scared but happy. Other teams fought. Argued who leads. But Kiwoon's team shared ideas. Ji-yoon saw a map wrong. Fixed it. They won first. Prizes were shiny stones. Thala gave them. His eyes were yellow now. "Curious. Your group works well," he said. Kiwoon nodded. "Because we are friends." After, more students came to Kiwoon. "Teach us," they said. He showed how to trust. Play games. Share stories. Ryujin let them ride sometimes. Slow and safe. Ji-yoon helped teach. "Humans know bonds," she said. Lyra made her first friend, a small alien with fur. Thala talked to teachers. "The human changes things." One teacher said, "Good change. Students learn more." Thala nodded slow. He watched from his office. Screens showed happy faces. But not all easy. Vection still mad. One day, they had Ryujin's food. Made him hungry. Ryujin roared loud. Holes shook. Kiwoon found out. "Why?" he asked them. The leader said, "To show he is wild." But Ryujin did not attack. He waited for Kiwoon. Kiwoon shared his food. "See? Control." Vections looked surprised. Ji-yoon found the hidden food. Gave it back. "Stop being mean," she said. One Vection felt bad. "Sorry." Slowly, even they changed a little. Nights were quiet. Kiwoon and Ryujin sat under fake stars in the garden. Ji-yoon joined often. "This place is better now," she said. Kiwoon agreed. Friendship spreads. Thala could not sleep. He walked halls alone. Saw groups talking late. Laughing. He felt alone more. "What if I try?" he thought. Next day, a class about feelings. Teacher asked, "What makes strong?" Alien said, "Rules. Power." Kiwoon said, "Friends." Ryujin huffed yes. Class talked long. Lyra shared her story. "I was alone. Now not." Others nodded. Thala listened hidden. His heart felt warm. Weeks went. Academy bent rules. Allowed more fun. Games. Parties. Kiwoon started a club. Friendship club. Many joined. Ryujin was mascot. One party. Music from worlds played. Dancing. Ryujin moved slow. Wings out. Everyone cheered. Thala came. Watched from door. Ji-yoon saw. "Join us," she said. Thala shook head, but stayed. Inside, he thought, maybe soon. Kiwoon felt proud. Ryujin too. They changed the world. But bigger tests waited. A real problem coming. They would need all friends. For now, integration worked. Bonds grew. Academy alive. Thala wrote in book. Humans teach much. Kiwoon dreamed big. Stars cold. A big danger came to the academy one day. It started like a normal morning. Lights turned on slow in the halls. Students woke up and went to classes. But then, alarms screamed loud. Red lights flashed everywhere. "Energy storm," a voice said over the speakers. "Shields down. Go to safe rooms." The storm was not fake. It was real. like a wild animal in space. It hit the planet shields hard. Sparks flew from machines. Walls shook like in an earthquake. Ki-woon was in his room with Ryujin. He jumped up fast. "What is that?" he asked. Ryujin growled deep, his scales standing up. Ji-yoon ran in. Her face was white. The warp core broke. Storm coming in. The warp core was the heart of the academy. It made power for everything. Now, it let the storm inside. Wind howled in the holes. Holograms flickered and died. Students ran scared. Aliens with tentacles slipped on floors. Glowing ones dimmed their lights. Principal Thaler was in the control room. He pushed buttons fast. His skin changed colors quick, from blue calm to red fear. "Fix the shields," he yelled to helpers. Robots flew around, beeping loud, but the storm was too strong. Parts of the building cracked. A big hole fell in. Screams came from there. "People trapped," a teacher said. Ji-yoon and some students were in that hole. They had been talking about classes. Now, rocks and metal covered them. Ki-woon heard the cries. "We must help," he said. Ryujin roared yes. They ran through shaking holes. Wind pushed them back, but Ryujin used his wings to block it. Ji-yoon's voice called weak. "Help! Under here!" Ki-woon saw the mess. Big pieces blocked the way. Machines tried to move them but were too slow. "Ryujin, clear it." Ki-woon pointed. The dragon nodded. He used his strong legs to push rocks. Claws dug in. One by one, he moved them. His flames came out careful, like a hot knife. He melted metal ties without burning anyone. Students watched amazed. "The dragon is strong," one said. Lyra, the green alien, helped too. She used her ears to hear where people were. "There, under that beam." Ki-woon pulled Ji-yoon out. Her arm was hurt, but she smiled. "Thanks," she said. Ryujin huffed warm air on her, like comfort. More students came out. They hugged each other. "You saved us," a furry alien said to Ki-woon. Thaler ran to the spot. He saw everything. The human boy told the dragon what to do, but not like a boss. Like a team. They moved together, fast and sure. The storm's purple lights flashed on their faces. Wind made hair fly. Thaler felt wind too. Then a big crack came. A wall fell toward Thaler. He froze. No time to run. But Ryujin saw. He jumped quick. His wing opened wide, like a shield. The wall hit the wing hard. Ryujin grunted in pain, but held strong. Ki-woon looked. "Good job, buddy," he said. Thaler stood under the wing. "Safe." He touched the scales. Warm and hard. "Why?" he asked soft. Ryujin looked at him with smart eyes, like saying, "Because friends help." Ki-woon came close. "We help everyone," he said. Thaler's eyes changed to amber. Warm color. He felt something new. Not just rules. Real care. The storm got weaker. Helpers fixed the core. Shields went up. Alarm stopped. Quiet came back. Students sat tired. Some cried. Others laughed happy to be alive. Ji-yoon's arm got bandaged by a robot. "That was close," she said. Ki-woon nodded. "But we did it together." Ryujin lay down, wing sore. Ki-woon sat by him. "You are the best," he whispered. The dragon purred. Thaler called everyone to the big room. Lights were dim, but on. "Today was hard," he said. His voice shook a little. "But we live because of bonds." He looked at Ki-woon and Ryujin. "The humans showed us. Friendship saves." Students clapped, even Vections. The mean ones now saw. "Sorry for before," one said to Ki-woon. "You are strong." After, in the garden, Friend Saturday. Stars shone clear now. Storm gone. Lyra brought food. "For the hero," she said to Ryujin. He ate gentle. Ji-yoon leaned on Ki-woon. "We make a good team," she said. He smiled. "Yes." Thaler walked alone first. Then he came to them. "Can I sit?" he asked. Surprise. "Sure," Ki-woon said. "Thaler Saturday. I lost someone long ago," he told. "In a storm like this, I close my heart." Ryujin looked at him soft. "But you opened mine," Thaler said. His skin glowed warm. They talked late. Stories from worlds. Laughs. Fella learned to smile. Friendship is power, he said. Next days, academy fixed. Walls new. But hearts changed more. Students made more friends. Classes added about bonds. Kiwoon taught one. How to trust, he said. Ryujin showed by letting rides. Jiun healed fast. She and Kiwoon walked with Ryujin. What next? She asked. More adventures, he said. Fella watched. He felt new. Thank you, he thought. The crisis made them closer. Academy stronger. Humans showed the way. But the story not end. More to come. Kiwoon looked at stars. Ready for anything. After the big storm, the academy felt new. Halls were fixed fast with machines that hummed soft. Students walked with smiles. They talked about the brave acts. Stories flew like birds. The dragons saved us, one said. The human led strong, another added. Everyone knew about Kiwoon and Ryujin. They were heroes now. Principal Fella called Kiwoon and Ryujin to his room. It was a special place high up. Walls had old things from lost planets. Shiny stones that glowed. Old maps of stars. Strange tool from long ago. Fella stood tall. His skin shone soft colors. Come in, he said. His voice was kind, not hard like before. Kiwoon walked in. Ryujin followed careful, his big body fitting just right. Jiun came too. She was a good friend now. Fella looked at them. His eyes were amber, meaning warm. I made rules for alone time too much, he said slow. No friends. Just work. But you showed me wrong. He pointed to Ryujin. This dragon and you, it breaks our think way. But it saved all. Fella sat down. Humans teach big lesson. Bonds are not bad. They lift up like wings. Kiwoon smiled big. He put hand on Ryujin's neck. The dragon's eyes met Fella's. Smart and deep. Friendship not care about kind or stars, Kiwoon said. It is picked to stand side by side. Ryujin made a soft sound, like agree. Jiun nodded. Yes, we share hard times and good. The group Saturday. They told stories. From Earth, from Fella's world. Laughs came. Bridges built between hearts. Fella listened close. I will change things, he said. New classes or make allies between kinds. He looked at Kiwoon. You and Ryujin show how. Kiwoon felt proud. We will help. Fella stood. Good. Academy better now. Days after, changes came. New signs and holes. Friendship Day events. Students made teams across kinds. No more lone. Kiwoon walked halls with Ryujin. Aliens did not whisper scared. They whispered wow. Look, the hero duo. Kids came close. Can we pet him? Ryujin let them. Gentle. Jiun walked with them often. This place feels home now, she said. Kiwoon agreed. Because of friends. Lyra, the green one, joined too. I have many friends now, she said happy. Even Vections changed. The mean leader came. Teach me bond. He asked shy. Kiwoon showed. Start with trust. Fella watched from far. He smiled more. His office had new things. A picture of the group. He talked to his robot. Humans bring light. The robot beeped yes. One day, a big meeting. All students came. Fella spoke. We learn from storm. Alone weak. Together strong. He called Kiwoon up. This human and dragon showed us. Cheers loud. Ryujin roared happy. Lights flash colors. After, a party. Food from all worlds. Music played soft. Dancing under fake stars. Ryujin moved slow. Kids rode his back. Laughs everywhere. Fella danced too. First time in years. He felt free. Kiwoon and Jiun sat quiet. What next? She asked. More learn. More friends. Ryujin lay near. His wing healed good. Fella came. Thank you, he said. I understand now. Friendship deep power. His eyes shone bright. The academy grew. News spread to other planets. Elisar changed by human. Ships came to see. Kiwoon met new aliens. Showed Ryujin. See? Bonds work. Jiun helped teach. Humans fierce, loyal, hard to break. Students wrote notes. One night, Kiwoon sat with Ryujin. Stars real outside window. We did good, he said. Dragon huffed. Jiyoon joined. Yes, new era. Thala wrote letters. To leaders. Add friendship in schools. Change you spread. Humanity's way won. Spirit strong. Academy alive with joy. Thala watched Kiwoon walk. Wonder in his heart. Friendship grasped at last. Kiwoon looked ahead. More stars to see. With friends. No fear. The end felt like start. Bonds forever. But wait, more to tell. Weeks later, a new student came. From a far world. Alone and sad. Kiwoon saw. Come meet Ryujin. The new one smiled. Bond started. Class is fun now. In one, they played games. Trust falls. Aliens caught each other. Laughs. Ryujin became teacher too. Showed strength with care. Kids learned fast. Thala made a club. Alliance makers. Kiwoon led. Meetings full. Jiyoon found love for stars more. I want to explore, she said. Kiwoon nodded. With us. A small trip. To near moon. Group went. Ryujin flew in spacesuit. Wonder seen. Back. Stories told. Academy buzzed more. Thala felt young. I miss this, he thought. One day, a call from Earth. Good job, family said. Kiwoon proud. Friends grew. Lyra made art. Of dragon and boy. Hung in holes. Vections hosted game. Teams mixed. Fun one. Nights. Talks deep. About life. Dreams. Kiwoon wrote book. Dragon friend. Shared. Thala read. True, he said. Change big. From storm to light. Humanity sparked it. Fierce, loyal, unbreakable. Thala grasped power. Wonderful. Story spread. To stars. Kiwoon ready. More to come.